something going on out there. I hear the vacuum going. That's Colleen. I see the tree coming in with lights. Hello. Yes, you came to see me, didn't you? You came to see Nanny. Oh, yes, you could. Oh, yes, you good job. Yes. Hello, my friends. Well, today's Tuesday, and we've had 2 good days already of the week getting ready for Christmas. Right here in front of the windows where this table was, and we have moved a bit this way with my working video table, and we have a Christmas tree up. Well, do you see our nice Christmas tree? Oh, Colleen just kept putting lights on and on. Now, our angel isn't up yet. They have to find the angel in the Christmas tub. And she was having fun going through some of the old ornaments. So here it is. It's looking good, isn't it? Yes. Pretty. Today is Tuesday. And we have some men coming over today. Today seems to be Men's Day for helping Nanny and the Moose here in the cottage. And it's starting a clean out, helping to take the bigger things out. So we are expecting Aiden at around noontime. Aiden is Margie's youngest son. I think Aiden is 25. And he'll be coming maybe to help move a couple of tubs out. You know, I did bring in from the shed all my sewing fabric and everything to do stockings. I didn't quite get to finish them all, but now it has to all get out because we're hoping to get a cleaning crew in here, not before Christmas, but definitely perhaps after Christmas when it might be a better time to do this, and it will give me more time to get myself organized, and all the things I haven't been able to do for the past month or two are being done now. Fingers crossed. Brendan is home from college, Colleen's boy, and he's coming down, well, I would say shortly. And Brendan's going to be doing some of the heavy work too. Yesterday, Micah put up our Christmas tree, so we're sailing along here. I think I'm going to be sticking with my wind song. It's nice and reasonable. I love the smell. And since I won't be going anywhere very special, why shell out the money for my SD? We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind, but this is fun for now. Here I am in the bathroom. I've just taken out, not my Remington hot sticks this time. I'm doing an experiment to see if I can recapture that hairdo with my regular curlers, forget what you call them. And I think I've done okay. I haven't combed them out yet or done anything with my fingers, but I'm going to see how that goes. Already got my makeup on. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Oh, hope it came out too good. I think maybe the eyebrows might be a little dark, but maybe I can find a lighter stick to do this. So I'm going to try and do a video today and go in and sit at the table where the Christmas tree is. We had a bunch of boy angels. Today, we have 3 boy angels showing up. It's the boys' turn, the men's turn, to help out. And yesterday, Micah put up the tree for us and did a bunch of stuff, cleaning up Shamu's lovely, pushing all the cat mat stuff around. Not her business, just all the, what do you call those, the pine nuggets. And she just loves her new bathroom, I guess we could call it. You know, when you're sitting in bed and you don't have a lot that you can do, you resort to Amazon and try and solve some of your problems. As you know, I have problems with my lower lids, but I have been using this jumbo stick. It's a bronze color, and I love it. It's made by NYX, NYX. It's only, I think, $5.98, and it's a big fat crayon. Can you see how big it is? It's great, and I'm loving it. I'm not getting blobs on my under eyes. Now, the other thing that I've been doing is trying to work on my eyebrows. I've lost a lot of eyebrows, so I've been ordering a few things. Now, this I haven't even opened, but it has all kinds of contours and little tiny brushes and things that you can make your eyebrows look absolutely wonderful. So we'll see about that. Now, this is similar to this jumbo crayon, except it's a kit, and this was under $10. Everything was under, most of it about 5 or 3, but this I think was $9.98, and it's all different colored jumbo crayons to use as eyeshadows, basically. And some of them are shiny. They're all nice and creamy, and we'll see how those go. And that's called an eyeshadow stick set right there, eyeshadow stick set. Now here, I ordered 2 by mistake. I only meant to order 1. And this was the other retractable pencil that I ordered in brown, I think, or light taupe, something like that, sort of to see how I could do with the under eyes. And it has a smudge stick and a spoolie attached. But one of the things that I've really been enjoying doing, and I've never done before, oh, by the way, I've been using my e.l.f. primer. It's light, and it seems to be covering everything, so I'm not bothered with a heavier foundation now while I'm just sitting here and going nowhere. But what I'm excited about is that I'm trying to define my eyebrows. And you know how they take that slanted stick, which I have one, a slanted brush. And what I've done is I put a little bit of my makeup stick. It's a concealer, a light colored concealer. And I put my brush, a little bit on it, and I go underneath the brow, which is really is helping to define the brows a bit. So here's my new kit, my new stash of stuff to use. Most of it $3.98, $5.98. I think in this case this was $9.98. So when I get a little more adventuresome, we'll start trying some of these things. By the way, I have other brushes that I've been using, a smudge brush, tiny smudge brush, and this fluffy one, to help with the eyeshadow, blend it and make it somewhat disappear. So there we go. History up. Yesterday, Micah and Colleen were here, and oh boy, did they get to work fast. Right now, we have Margie's youngest son, Aiden, who's 25. He's on his way up and hopefully maybe might be able to do a little bit of work. He has to go to work a little bit later. But Aiden is on his way in a couple of days to Switzerland with a couple of buddies from his high school days. And they're going to have some fun. He was looking for extra euros for anyone in the family who had recently been to Europe. And I think Mikey might have had some, but they're going to Germany right after. I think Mikey might have had some, but Moosey had just given Dane some old euros that he had been saving in his dresser top and found them when we were doing some clean out. So right now, we're getting some tubs and boxes together with stuff that's all around here that I have not been able to move outside. Remember all my sewing fabric? I brought all that in from the shed because I thought I was going to be busy for several days. With my knee problem, that didn't work out. So that tub has to go out. So there's a lot of lifting. And I am hobbling around using my rollator. Now, Matt is also coming up later. Today is a men's day here. We have several men. Brendan will be helping out. As a matter of fact, he's probably on his way down now. Moosey's outside. And Matt is coming up to perhaps help out for a little bit. I don't think he can stay too long, but he is bringing me something to aid in my toilet problems. And it's called, well, two names. And I'm sure you're all aware of these things. This contraption, as you know, he and Cindy have a medical supply place, and he's helped me with my rollator and various other things. And by the way, well, I've had several people say, "What is a rollator? Show me the rollator." So I will show you that. It's easy for me to get around it. I prefer it to a cane and a walker, mainly because I can carry things on the seat. It has wheels, you push it, and it's what Moosey uses as well. But because I still have to bring things in from the kitchen, I do this with the rollator, which has a seat. So I'll have Matthew show you that when he arrives. But he is bringing me what's called a toilet seat elevator or a toilet seat riser. Now, I'm sure a lot of you might even have these, but if you don't and you have troubles trying to get up off those low toilets, I'll show you what I've picked out. I did buy one from Amazon, and it is one that evidently has to be screwed in. I know a lot of you have this same problem, so if you are having it, let's talk about it. We wanted more of a portable one, and there's two types you can get. If you have an elongated toilet seat, you get one for that, or the round seat. So I'll be anxious to see what Matt brings up, and we can take that down to Mikey's when we go down there again. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully soon. And Mikey has really low toilet seats, and when I'm in there, sometimes I feel I almost have to scream to get myself up, to have someone help me get up. But we'll bring this with us wherever we travel, even if we go to a hotel or somewhere. It makes things so easier. And right now, believe it or not, trying to lower myself down is one of my biggest problems with the knee, because you have to bend that knee way back to sit on a toilet seat, right? And I get about that far and then I plop in agony. So I think this is going to be a big help. So sorry to talk about that, but you know what? That's part of reality, ladies. And as I'm finding out with all the comments, and thank you so much for all your well wishes and your prayers for this problem that I'm having right now. And many of you have said they've been through this or they have other issues. And you know what? This is the reality of the golden years. At some point, things happen, especially if you're prone to arthritis. That can set a lot of things off, which is part of my problem. And but some of you have had much more severe problems and have overcome them. And good for you. You are the warriors and the ones that I am inspired by. So this is just a video showing you what's going on, simple little things. And I have clips of Colleen and Micah here yesterday. I have a funny rabbit hole story to tell you about Shamu and his new indoor toilet, so to speak. We've had a few problems with Shamu wanting to, he gets a little aggressive when he gets inside his cat disposal, whatever you call that thing. But Micah and Colleen found a new one for him. It's just like one they have. And I have a tip for you. If your cat's toilet is too small and he gets his those pine nuggets or whatever you use for him to do his business in, it's too small. Micah found something that is so much cheaper than the average cat things, and I'm going to tell you about it. And Shamu is quite happy now with it. As a matter of fact, I think he adores his indoor toilet much better than the outdoor. So Shani has been emptying that because she has a cat and she takes care of her own cat. So that's part of Shani's jobs, also feeding the birds. So we're getting along here with the help of all these wonderful people. And as I say, today is Men's Day around the house. It's the heavy work stuff. Aiden is visiting. Now, Aiden is Margie's youngest son. And Aiden, you're how old?
25.
25. Just a spring chicken, right? And he is off to Switzerland. with a couple of guy friends, and he's going to be gone a week,
little over a week.
little over a week, and coming home on Christmas Eve, and he's telling us all about it.
Now, do I understand you're coming back on business class?
Business class, yeah, coming back.
Whoa!
You know, I've done that both ways, and they pour you off the plane.
Yeah.
There's so much available that if you're incomprehensible when you go off the plane.
Yeah, that's what they told me. As soon as we sit down, it's gonna be like, "What do you want? You want drink, food?"
Well, have a ball.
Yeah.
We're so excited. Margie had sent a video out to the family looking for any old euros that anybody had left over from, I don't know, Moosey had some from how many years ago? 20 or 25?
Or Ireland, yeah.
I guess he did. Unfortunately, about a month ago, he had a little sock full of some and he had given some to Dane. So,
There was both coins and there was currency,
yeah.
and there was all kinds of country, but they were about €5 or something. So
Yeah.
I gave them all to him.
Yeah. Well, maybe Mikey will come through. We'll see. He might have something down there. Yeah. Well, have fun, Aiden.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but
Yeah, I'm
Thank you
ready.
for stopping by. There are just a few of some of my favorite pictures that came in from the wedding. We haven't received any of the formal ones yet, but these are just some of my favorites that the kids have been sending to me, and I thought you might enjoy them, so I just wanted to add a few. Look who's in for the night. She has become a domesticated cat, I guess. I'm a wreck. That's the end of the day. She stays in as soon as it gets dark. As you can see, it's dark outside. We finished supper, and I have to tell you, my supper was a fail. I was so excited because I had wanted to make these Hawaiian musubi rolls where you take rice and then you take spam and you cook the spam in the mirin and soy sauce with the sugar in there. I did all that. I bought the nori. I bought everything on Amazon. I was ready to go. Had a good day today. Brendan came down and he was helping me put some of my fabric that I had dragged out from the shed to do the stockings. We were putting that back in, and we were trying to get the extra ornaments, that tub, out of the house. So we made a little headway. Probably did a little bit too much once again on my knee. After Brendan left, I decided, well, I'll go in and make an early supper. So I had everything all set to go, and I made it. And I had read the reviews about the rice, that the rice, a lot of people said, oh, how do you keep the rice together? They said, you add a little extra water to the rice. But I thought maybe you had to use a special kind of sticky rice, which I didn't have. So I started to make it. I even cut the little top and bottom out of the Spam can and put the tape around the top because that was my form, and didn't work. I took the nori and I wrapped everything together, and the Spam tasted great, but it wouldn't stay together. So fortunately, Margie sent some more soup up, and we had that the other night, and there was extra soup, so we had that tonight. Her soups are out of this world. Thank God for Margie's soups. This one was a creamy chicken with rice, green chilies, black beans, and some other things in there. It was absolutely delicious. And she sent some very dark pumpernickel rolls down. Moosey loved those. So I'm exhausted, and I know I look it, but I'm going to try again another time because even Brendan said, oh, I know those. We used to have those in school. They used to sell them in school. Well, I think there's an art to making them. We had them for the first time when we were in San Diego, when we went to Dane's marching band concert. And a lot of the women had made food and they were selling it. And Mikey bought some of those and they were delicious. That's when I got the yen to make these, but it was a fail, but that's okay. So I'm going to try and finish my editing for this little midweek video, and hopefully you'll get it tomorrow. So things are okay. I am fully convinced that this torn meniscus is going to take 2 to 4 months to heal. As long as I can get around a little bit, if I have to use the rollator, I will. And now Matt didn't quite make it up. He was supposed to come up with, I wanted him to show you the rollator, but when he comes, which will be tomorrow, I'll have him show you what a rollator looks like for those of you that asked. Thanks so much for listening and being here with us. Welcome to the new people who have recently joined us. And I'll get another video out toward the end of the week. You know, life won't be too awfully exciting for the next couple of weeks, I guess, with us, but things happen, and I do have a couple of funny stories. I didn't get to tell you the funny story about Shamu and her new toilet that Micah bought for her. It's a funny story, and it's a good rabbit hole story, but I'm going to save it for the next video. Shamu is becoming an ideal indoor cat at night, but definitely wants to go out by 7 or 8 in the morning. So good night, my friends. Thank you for your love, for caring, for your great comments. I love you, and God bless us all. Bye for now.